Hi everybody, I don't know if you really hear me, this music is very loud for me, but I'm just gonna start a new game because I literally can use music. Anyway, oh my god, this music's so loud, I wish I had the setting to change it. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, there's no volume button. Whatever. Howdy, hi everybody. Oh my god, the freaking music threw me off so bad for this intro. Well, today we're playing, Danganronpa New Order, I guess? I don't know. I just thought it'll be a pretty interesting fan game to play while I wait for 2x2 to come out. You know, I might switch up the content a little bit later down the line, you know, instead of playing Danganronpa fan games, who knows, I might just load some, like, Helldivers gameplay, or maybe some Roblox, you know. Something a little bit niche, you know. But, anyways, gonna get with the video now. My god, bro, like, why was it so loud, man? Jesus. Anyways, we're gonna see what's really about this game. I see Monokumas is out of the game, I guess. My head. Okay, keep calm about this. This is just like any other day. There's bound to be a rational explanation for what just happened. Let's see. Like, why y'all always gotta be yapping this out of prologue, man? Just let me get into the. Let me meet the characters, bro. Let me meet the characters, man. God damn it. Always want to be. I was trying to do something about my candidacy on my politician. And along the way, there was a graveyard. I was talking to a girl. Nothing too extraordinary. But in more ways than one, you knew this to be wrong. Okay, time to start over. I was at a graveyard. It was a memorial? That's right, a memorial for the victims of that terrible killing game. That one, the one that ended with, then a girl came along. She had a distinct way of speaking, I guess. She phrased it as a question, not really expecting an answer. But the last moment the last syllable escaped your mouth, you felt your face growing cold. The water that dripped down from your face had begun to evaporate. Water face! What? Whoa. I was wondering when you noticed. Ugh! Reflexively, you found yourself taking several steps back. Perhaps too quickly.
Just like a crate of hippos.
Well, aren't you just a bundle of soothing melodies? What?
Thinking!
But more importantly, it seems the experiment was a success.
What was that supposed to mean?
Experiment? What the hell are you blabbing about? The pipette experiment, of course. What else? Let's go on a journey to a not-so-distant past. There was once a place, not too different from this, with ghastly orange walls. It was there before the ultimate psychologist let his inquisitive mind run free. And in doing so, conducted an experiment. One that would ascertain how humans respond when placed abruptly into an unknown environment.
That only makes sense.
Yes, and he found that nobody cares about mildly irritating stimuli under such circumstances. How did I... Hello? Game? Oh.
The possibilities are endless.
It seems your memories are starting to return. Memories are such fleeting things. I think they form part of an essential calculus of human experience. Now, please, do continue. What happened at the graveyard? Oh, right. You were listening in. Without thinking too much, you decided to oblige. I lost someone in the killing game. He was a great friend. The memorial went all the way to the candidacy center, so I thought it was worth stopping by.
Interesting.
So, you're also an ultimate. Huh? You mentioned candidacy center. There are several in every country. They fly world candidates to a centralized location for testing. For security reasons, only officials and the world candidates themselves know the locations of the centers. And, if you don't mind me saying, you don't seem much like an official. But I seem like an ultimate?
I asked a question.
How do you know so much about this?
How disappointing.
Is the answer not obvious? Surely a candidate of the world empire knows better to not ask questions they can answer themselves? The value of an answer is determined by the quality of its journey. A wise man said that once. You grown internally. Is this how my students feel? Pardon?
Yeah. That was a
crap, I didn't mean to
mistake.
think out loud. Point taken. So, you're a teacher. And if my assumptions are correct, the great family of education has you firmly in their sights. So, is that where we are? At a testing facility?
How illogical.
If so, I doubt they have to adapt such a heavy-handed approach.
I see.
Yeah, the men of their cars and mask was a little bit too much, wasn't it? Oh! I was kidnapped! They ran my car off the road! And for the second time, felt as though your heart was being pierced by something ice cold.
Hmm.
I don't think we should jump to assumptions just yet. We don't know for sure that we're in any real danger of this. How can you be so calm at a time like
What
this?
flawed logic.
Panic is regressive. Anyway, it seems like the experience is also true for other candidates. Other candidates? You mean there's more people here? I believe that's a given. You're a member of the 50th batch, and if their metrics are accurate, this would make you one of the 16 most qualified people in the world. How did you... So you're a member of the 50th batch too? You learn quickly.
It seems the time is ripe to engage in the introduction of oneself. You may call me Sigmund. I think, therefore I am the ultimate philosopher.
So why are you carrying around that staff, bro? So why are you carrying around this staff, bro? Let's not keep the others waiting. With you here, our entire batch is now accounted for. Yeah, let me introduce myself. I want you to know my name.
My name is Blaze, and I'm the ultimate teacher,
Who would have guessed?
as you already know.
Correction. I didn't know. It was merely an assumption, nothing more. For a teacher to be so careless with their phraseology. I pride myself in not being overly pediatric with my teaching style, thank you very much.
Interesting.
Oh, I can tell.
What was that supposed to mean?
Thinking.
But despite this, I can tell you have all the hallmarks of a great leader, including a flexible and an open mind. I look forward to working with you for the betterment of our world. Huh.
Again?
Say again? He's a weird one, alright. But at least his heart seems to be in the right place. I think. I hope you weren't waiting for too long. The wait was neither too long nor too little. Precisely as willed.
Speak to me, O divine eye.
Such is the way of the divine eye. So it's only you. We were anticipating a larger welcoming party. Nobody knew where you went after you left us behind, Sigmund. So they're off exploring right now. I predict you'll bump into most, if not all of them, just by walking around. It is as the stars decreed, an inescapable fate. Just like that chance. 10 minutes and 10 seconds in, already got a yawn. That's a new record. Just like a chance encounter between myself, you, and him.
Thinking.
Now, where could he be? Hiding behind an ample figure, perhaps?
What was that supposed to mean?
Dude, I'm literally not even hiding. You haven't smoked this whole time. I'm not scaring you, am I? Yeah, imagine our main character is just an incel. And you are...
There's no need to worry.
Let me get a good look at you first, will ya?
Just as the stars foretold, I am Eden, the ultimate psychic and budding humanitarian. Pleased to meet you.
Psychic? Did I hear that right? So, she's dying first, because Sayaka died first. No, I'm joking. You certainly did. I don't even know that I'm a genuine, bona fide psychic. And did her accent just justify? Yeah, no, she was talking about morning, and now she's talking about some bona fide. I don't even know. It sure did. What were you saying? I don't even know, I'm not just reading your tales.
Do not assume.
I'd prefer not to be likened to a mere 2-bit gambler, thank you very much. It changed again. Yeah, I know. I need to work. Whoa. She can read my mind? I only used to do it to entertain the customers, but it's become a habit. It's a little tad sporadic at the... What?
Speak
What?
to me, O divine eye.
Time is what I need, but whenever you need it the most, it's always busy running out. Just how is she doing it? I loathe, as much as I'd like to admit, there are many things about her which defy scientific explanation.
What would Freud say?
Her professed ability to read minds is one of them. It's all malarkey about the stars and so-called the divine eye. Hey, say what you will about the divine eye,
You know.
but you ain't fooling no one with that woo-looking stick of yours, Sigmund. As for you, Blaze, I'm sorry about what happened to your pupil and friend. That's always pretty crappy thing to do. Hey, I did not consent for you to read my mind about that, bro.
The silence.
I did not consent for you to read my mind about that. And worse still, its inevitability has decreed by the stars themselves. Was there a way for him to live? You're asking if there was a universe where his journey didn't end in self-sacrifice? Perhaps. But sometimes, effort merely denies the inevitable. I should know. Had I not been around, the ultimate humanitarian would have died many rounds over from Ebola. But all that effort and for what? So he could be murdered while playing dress up? Much was lost that day. He truly was a great man. Our agencies have never the same sense. I'm sorry for your loss.
There's no need to worry.
Well, moping around ain't gonna get us anywhere. You know, you're not that bad. So you really were scared. Couldn't you have just found out by reading my thoughts? It depends. Makes even a drop of hostility into your thoughts and suddenly everything goes kaput.
The silence intensifies.
Poker tournaments, yo. That'd be broken, bro. Such a shame. Now, Blaze, if you'd like me to pass on some prophetic wisdom,
I call upon the stars.
I call upon the stars to tell you to do not judge a book by a cover, but instead judge it by the words that's within the said book. And also, you must take off the cover to the book. It's not an ordinary saying. An ordinary saying, but I assure you, it was received as a vision.
Equilibrium draws closer.
It could be a warning for all I know. Besides, judging people by their appearances isn't bad juju. Not a great way to get a girlfriend, or a boyfriend for that matter. Who am I to judge? Of course, you would know all about that, right, Sigmund? The ambiguity is noted, but I'll have you know that I'm interested in an altogether different form of experimentation. Yeah, y'all are weird. I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
I offer you my guidance.
Just know that there is little in this world when it happens without purpose. You do well to remember that. Valid enough message, please don't die first. Glad we're in agreement. Is there anything else you wish me to divine while we're here? You know, about death. About death. I understand the basic premise that death is unavoidable, but surely that doesn't mean you can't save someone from dying in a specific moment. I suppose there is a certain beauty in trying to defy fate, but every prevented death is more than just a simple postponement of fate.
The silence intensifies.
Death always claims its dues in the end. It knows when it's been cheated, which means those you've saved always end up reaching their final decision a lot sooner than you'd like. There's a reason I tell my clients to be wary of such things as tanning beds. I guess it makes sense in a way. Personally, I think death can be characterized as a particularly satisfying question.
As logic dictates.
One where millions of journeys can be made, but they all lead to the same outcome. And the precise nature of that journey is determined by what kind of person you are. I think we all need new hobbies. Maybe onto something here.
Thank the stars.
You know, Blaze, you ain't half bad yourself. Well, I'd best not hold any of you two for longer. You've only skimmed the very top candidacy of the pool, and I'm very much behind my own exploration efforts. Farewell. And just like that, she dashed off. Enid's really interesting, isn't she, Sigmund? You think she's gonna die first? Indeed.
The possibilities are endless.
Precisely. The sort of person I'd entrust with the great family of 8. Was that a compliment? This is the candidacy selection process we're talking about. She's in the 50th batch because that's precisely where she deserves to be. Now, about earlier. You mentioned a girl. I'd be interested to hear more. Why choose now to raise the topic again? Memory. Huh? Memories are what define us. Without them, the essential ingredient of our characters would be missing, per se. You could walk around as an entirely different person without even realizing. Something without essential calculus, was it?
Thinking!
Indeed. Yes, the value of retaining is even the most innocuous of memories. Maybe far greater than you believe. You don't need some beach slice. That girl. Ah, am I interrupting something? Huh? Oh wait. You're that new guy! Arch! No, I'm joking. Indeed you are. But to wake up so long after everyone else.
Are you part of them?
Who's them exactly?
This must be the work of my arch nemesis.
I really think you know what you're talking about. You really don't know, huh? Pretty well. But don't think I'm dropping my guard because you came to my humble clinic. Clinic. Blaze, I'd advise you to do more than just to parrot the person you're speaking to. Of course I have it okay, man.
This isn't right.
Wait, so you haven't heard of my clinic? Yeah. Could it be? You mean it's burnt down? Yes! Like the father to achieve my dream. Well, I think you need to relax a little bit, bro. Relax, these. Calm down, Vats. Honestly, I'm sick of it all.
How do you like that?
Oh. Yeah, I've been doing this voice completely wrong. I'm sick of cutting up people for a living. What? Oh, don't go look at me like that. Next you'll say you've never had the urge to cut someone up in your life.
And why exactly not?
All lies, I say. They say there is only one cure for all afflictions. I knew it.
And that would be a quick consultation with me, the ultimate doctor. Phoenix is the name. Pleased to meet your unhealthy acquaintance.
That only makes sense.
So, if he ends up being the first culprit, or possibly a Chapter 3 victim or culprit, guess what I'm gonna be like? You're that boy! There's no way he's dying in Chapter 2 though, no way. If he hasn't died earlier. Pardon? Never mind. I take it you're the candidate for pharmaceuticals and therapy? Absolutely. Rather bizarre name for a great family, if you ask me. I'm sure there's a reason for that.
My arch nemesis. He strikes again.
Who is your arch nemesis, bro? That doesn't make it true. May I ask if you're related to the ultimate psychologist in some way?
Medically speaking,
Interesting. Almost like we have the psychologist right next to us. Even the best possible treatment food could buy. I swear, it was on many crates of hippos. Sigmund? Does that mean you knew the ultimate mathematician? It seems that you too noticed a pattern. Yes, I knew him. His stewardship of our faculty was truly without fear. That was before he joined the Eight. Many good people lost their lives when he was convinced to use his knowledge for evil.
How disappointing.
It's always such a shame to witness the fall of such a brilliant mind. The same goes for your patient, Phoenix. Anyhow, I take it that you are multi-talented? You could say that.
an apple a day keeps the arch nemesis away.
Who is the arch nemesis? General checkups, anesthesia, open heart surgery? Doesn't matter. I can do it all. If it's got anything to do with medicine, I'm your man. Wow, that's really amazing. Yeah. You must really love your work. Quite frankly, being a doctor is terrible. I cut people open and stuff. I'm regularly confused with serial killers just because I wield knives.
This isn't right.
It's a travesty, I tell you. I knew I should listen to my heart and not my head. My steady hands could have been put to so much use elsewhere. What do you mean? Yes, my one true calling.
The allure of the burger.
We're skipping every single piece of dialogue that's coming after this. It's just a burger. It's just a burger. It's just a restaurant.
McDonald's, here I come.
Definitely normal. And now, I must resort to filling people's bellies in an entirely different word. Yeah, we're gonna leave that be. Leave it be, button red. Hell yeah, buddy. I should probably leave this be. Decided to leave it be. Good job.
Brilliant contribution.
Okay, Phoenix, it was really unnice to meet you. Likewise.
The allure of the burger.
Yes, one of these days my clinic will burn down, and the path to which will shine brighter than the gold of his arch.
I would not be opposed.
Indeed, there's no point dwelling over milk which is long as you've spilled. Hey Sigmund, do you mind if I run a few things by you? Please go right ahead. I'd like to learn more about the candidacy process. No, remember would be a more accurate word. Let's start with what you know then. There were 800. 50 batches with 16 candidates in each, corresponding to 16 great families. They were ranked in order of assumed proficiency and suitability.
That only makes sense.
So, like you said earlier, that would make our batch the 50th. The most likely successors to the world empire.
Interesting.
And do you remember how this candy system came to be? The Great Ruling War. A lot of people lost their lives because of the actions of the former great family heads. And the entire world was plunged into chaos. But the cause of this is still unknown. In the previous killing game, it involved these great family heads. Most of them died, and that was the catalyst for the talent scouting program. A system intended to transfer the power based on merit rather than heredity. If a teacher is truly as good as their own capable, at least it's capable still.
You have certainly
The
exceeded
Master
my
will be as formidable as
expectations.
they are enlightened. Sigmund? Why, it's you. Hello? Who the hell are you? Hello. She seems to be in a trance. She even has her own theme. Are we interrupting
Do
something?
you hear it?
Not at all. For every god that decrees that I must do this, there are another 5 that will allow me to stop at any time. Who am I, you might be wondering. That too is a sacred question, born of existentialism and answered by the myriad of faiths.
Interesting.
I see your devotion is as impeachable as ever. But of course, I'll be fine with the literal answer if that's okay.
You ask of the name whispered by the Lord to my parents and passed unto me.
You know, I think there was a text error. I think it just said Lilia or something.
That would be Levitica.
Yeah,
To the
Levitica.
humble flock, I am known as the ultimate missionary.
So, like, are missionaries, like, religious or something? I think they are religious, right? I'm not tripping. I don't know, it makes sense. I mean, she's got, like, a religious. So, is there no way to adjust sound? Oh my god. Missionary. Surely, but there is one definition of the word. Oh, how innocent of her. Nothing! So when you say missionary, I assume you're someone who tries to convert people to Christianity? You're correct, but not just Christianity.
I am but a humble emissary.
You are an atheist nightmare. That is how I earned a moniker. Emissary of all gods. Guidance, belief, passion, faith. Those are just some of the ideals that I wish to to the entire globe. Just thinking about those ideas fills my heart with an indescribable warmth.
How soulless.
She's probably gonna be a culprit or survivor. Definitely not a victim. I sense, however, that my profession, as I have discovered, is not the first definition that came to mind for you. No, of course it was. People our age are generally content to lower their minds to the gutter. So why must you be... Now I know! Now I know! What he was saying! Especially a hollow vessel such as yourself, untouched by divine grace. To think that all of my fellow candidates would be so unbashedly atheist.
I shall cleanse these impurities.
The gods have clearly presented me with this challenge, so I must compel change. Do I ask how you know of Blaze's non-religious status? I was under the assumption that you both just met.
Dear lamb.
It is my duty to know, dear lamb. But on to more pressing matters.
What is this spiritual disturbance?
Are the whispers correct? Did that fellow doctor really say he only works on Sundays? Yes. What's wrong with that?
Sacrilege!
He profanes in the name of our Lord and our Savior. Which one exactly? Just over half of them.
Whispers guide me.
The rest don't care in the slightest. What a delicate balancing act. So, to be in tone with the will of the gods,
You have
I expected
certainly
no
exceeded
less
my
from the disciple of the
expectations.
ultimate priest. Indeed, there is no other person devout as he was in the Holy Order. It's such a shame what happened to him. It certainly was a cruel way to go.
I cannot agree.
Gang, was there a killing game right before this one or something? Like, do I not know about? Is there some lore I don't know about? Is there some lore? That parasite was an evil sent by the Antichrist himself. Like a wolf released in the dead of night. He slaughtered the sheep in a cowardly act of befitting of such evil devil spawn. I'm gonna see if there's like a prequel to this game I just did not know about. I mean, I'm probably not even gonna play it because like I mean, I kind of got spoiled for Reese dying and a couple others. I guess I don't know. Yes, if I recall, the ultimate priest was rather insistent that the Antichrist was a certain tyrant. And perhaps he was. Nobody knew of the tyranny more power than he.
Oh, soft chiming.
But even there, if I can see the true Antichrist would not have died so easily. Dear Lam, I have not but one question. Why have the colors of your clothes not changed? What?
Whispers guide me.
Really now? They start to listen more eagerly to my interpretation of the Gospels, after which are promptly inducted to a religious flock that currently numbers billions. It is a tiresome task, even though we are many number. There remain many who foolishly forsake such guidance. This is why a failsafe was devised. So why? Why is it not working? As impressive as it sounds, it seems highly implausible. A lot of people say the same religion itself. Or their clothing changes color.
I am but a humble emissary.
Oh, I see how it is. You wish to make fun of me. You're mocking me, aren't you? Boy. Perhaps I should just say I can heal cripples by waving a stick and making a soft chiming noise. Huh, boy? Or I spend my times conveying relics to the monasteries of the Holy Order. How oddly specific. Well, that'd be correct. Both of those are a form of my expensive collection of solemn duties. However, in order to heal cripples, I need an actual staff to wave around.
I cannot agree.
Unfortunately, I do not have the foresight to take it with me. I shan't have closed my eyes to the Lord when I did. And here what I am, lost in limbo, staffless, making a mockery of my divine position. It's only natural to forget things, though. Surely, even as someone touched by divine grace would make such mistakes. Perhaps you are correct. However, I do not wish to make excuses of my own inadequacies. To squander such divine energy is an unforgivable act. To abandon my staff. I shan't have closed my eyes to the Lord when I did. You literally just said that. Oh, what about Sigmund's staff? Couldn't you just borrow Sigmund's?
How illogical.
Don't be ridiculous, that's possible. Sigmund's possession is just a stick. Ain't no way. What? What do you mean by it's just a stick? It literally has an orb attached to it. That's the staff. Of all the things you could have said in my defense.
Why am I not surprised?
That's what you go with? Hey, you would have convinced me. If you are done with your little squabble, Orb's design is impressive, but cloudiness betrays the state of Dawn's mind. Like all minds that have yet been... 20 minutes since my last yawn. Like all minds have yet been touched by divine grace. Regardless of your views, though, I do hope we can learn to do cooperate with each other. This would, of course, be exercised by a swift conversion of religion of your choice. Except the Church of Levitating Meatball Monster.
Do you hear it?
Not an ounce of divine energy to be found midway to the... Pause! Right. Blaze.
Don't mind me.
My apologies. I didn't mean to go at you so fast. Pardon?
Hunt, that's my name. Just don't do that again, boy. There's only one of me after all. The one, the only.
For the revolution!
Hunt, the ultimate hunt. I guess I gotta raise the pitch on his voice a little bit. Oh, I almost forgot he was bad mouthing me for his son. The ultimate
Something's not right about this.
hunt. Are you saying that's your name? Yes.
Please, allow me to formally introduce myself, comrade. My name is Personal Trainer, and I am the ultimate hunt.
Wait. Aren't you... What, huh? Yeah. Okay, he sounds like a bit of a hunt, so I'll just assume that's his name.
What's going on?
What are you? Now, as punishment for walking into me like a common cur,
Let's see some push-ups.
drop down and give me 20. What? I said head down and give me 20. That's an order, comrade.
Let us delay no more.
You too, comrade thinker. It'd be impertinent to swallow a comrade with all the work.
My sincerest apologies.
But if you have any quest that doesn't involve physical labor, I'd be interested. Labor, you say? So basically, there's copyrighted music right here, so I just gotta mute everything completely out of here, so I'm just gonna voice over to the best of my ability. Yes, you know, I'm the Labor Party. Clearly you can see I'm a notch above the rest of these lowly cretins. I'm sorry about the low energy stuff. I'm kind of still ending here. Yeah, I think that's my brother. Let me guess, you are acquainted with the ultimate tyrant. I mean, no, wrong voice. Oh my god. Yes, of course. Many a great nation have fallen before the tyrannical fury of the mighty dictator. I was at his side the whole time. He even made the head of all operations of the Great British Empire. Yeah, Great British Empire, blah blah blah. That was really a thing? Come to think of it, are you really British? Your accent makes it, is Britain always like this? No, I am not British. I understand the accent does not exactly help, but it was the ultimate tyrant who made himself quite likely. Why, one of our grandest buildings right here in the heartland. I don't know why I'm, yeah, okay. You know, you should, oh, what's, I skipped that fast. The hunts are very, no, wait, no, the views are fabulous. But, seems like neither of your qualities are what we're looking for a slave. And then I'm like, yo, slave? What you mean? I'm black. So I'm like making a joke here, but like, you know, since music is kind of like copyrighted, you know, I can't really, show y'all that. But I mean, you know. Just, wait until the next piece of dialogue, I guess. I don't know. And what qualities would those be? What would be befitting a slave? You're an insubordinate who can't even do 20 push-ups for starters. Why, it's as if you never served a day of life of military service in your life. Oh. I haven't, though. I was delighted to take the classroom, so that's where I ended up instead. Insubordination, classroom, in a country without compulsory military service. Why? Don't tell me you were acquainted with the ultimate latent puzzler? Yes, I was his teacher. What? Preposterous. You look to be about the same age. Where I come from, something like age doesn't really matter. Whoa, what context you under? Yeah, even I remember what I say. They still wouldn't mind letting a 5-year-old teach a classroom full of adults. Ah, the memories. Interesting. I was under the impression that the world's empire, individual sovereign states had more uniformly identical systems. Yes, I knew uniforms are nearly identical. That's not what I meant. As were our systems of physical labor. Slave, tell me, capability over age, and from each according to their own. I'm also surprised you were able to point out the puzzler's age similarity. I was often told that he looked considerably younger than me. Oh my god. I also did the voice wrong in that part again. Well, they say in the Labour Party we are good at sizing people up. It helps to identify your own premium quality slave. But enough of this load of tosh. Have you no shame? Cretin? Slave? Excuse me. Who do you think you are? Testing your protege, the ultimate puzzler, to disobey direct orders from the supreme leader. He did it of his own accord. Rubbish. Are you saying that we learn nothing from our teachers? A large part of me exists only by benevolence of our supreme leader. Yeah, he wasn't that convincing. Literally everybody refused to be a slave, so you can blame white people. Indeed, you are correct. Perhaps I spoke out of turn. It feels weird voicing over something I'm not actively playing. I shall make amends by providing you an ongoing supply of tea and biscuits once we get out of here. No, make that, fine. It wasn't really a big deal. Not a big deal, huh? Preposterous. Neither is a slave. How about this? Ask me anything. Anything. Yes, anything. What the birds and bees? Who cares about the birds and bees? Are you messing with me? There's no way you don't already know that at your age. Also, can't believe I'm already asking this. Almost as if like there's someone else in control right now. And you're a teacher for crying out loud. This is tiring. Voicing over for almost a 7-minute introduction. Yeah, I know it's pretty awkward without the audio, but I mean, it's literally copyrighted. What else am I supposed to do? Well, you sneaky little blighter. Okay, listen up, slave. What do people love it? Biscuits and chili. Biscuits and chill? You would understand. It's a British thing. Is it really? That sounds positively ridiculous. Oh, but people often say the same thing about my. Actually, I'll save that for another story. Yeah, he did say that. Okay, memory serving me correct. My own teacher used to say that you could learn a lot from people by asking stupid questions, but it seems in this case, and voiceover is pretty much almost done. I'm gonna stop recording right when I need to be, which is gonna be right here. Your name isn't Romaldo?
How enlightening!
Certainly is an interesting fellow. I think all the other candidates are. I feel positively normal in comparison. That's saying something. A reasonable observation given the circumstances. However, it's important to see normality for what it is.
This is but a social construct.
I mean, our contract's firmly rooted in the company, okay? Yes, but... Jeez. What was wrong with you scrubs? You sounded like you were arguing. And at times like these, there's only one situation. We must all band together. And surrender at 20.
Just kidding.
You should have seen the look at your faces.
And I find, how about you?
Something's not right about this.
You look familiar. Have I met you before? Perhaps.
but since you don't seem sure, I'll look no choice.
Allow me to show you pure greatness in human form. My name is Zeke, and I'm the ultimate esports gamer.
Nerd!
Pleased to beat you. Just kidding.
Nerd! What kind of reality are we living in where gamers lead the world? Teacher, you say?
So much hard CC.
You must mean the people who always tried to confiscate my laptop in class. My sworn enemies.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be playing games in class?
What a scrub.
Boo, hiss, what a killjoy. I bet you just like to rest in them, boy.
Because of friends. He's an ultimate. And you don't seem... And you're going to become an ultimate just by being an ordinary young scholar, or no case. Game. Hey, you don't want to use that word. He might be sensitive. He might be sensitive. I presume the same would apply to a person in the position of ultimate subject.
Wow.
I guess it's fun trying to team fight while also dodging the teacher's skill shots IRL. It's just another challenge, really. Every day, there's always someone trying to unseat me from my #1 spot. You know, salt's kind of like a fingerprints.
Let me pretend I understand.
The texture's different for every person, or something like
I
that.
see.
So you're some bigwig in the esports scene? If by some bigwig, you mean everybody's heard of me and wants to sign their name but me, I'll had. Okay. Then yeah, sure. For you ask, they respect me because I don't follow.
Ugh, so passive.
Meta. Right, I take it you're related to,
That only makes sense.
the comedian? If using the internet too, I'm not mistaken.
What an unbelievable 200
Wowzers.
IQ strat.
I hope you didn't strain your mental faculties too hard there, old man. We're learning the same age! Lol, I think you're right. Everyone knew us as titans in the entertainment industry, with me as a great leader, and him as a great
Something's not right about this.
Hold on. Wasn't he the great family leader? What's anything about a great family?
Why am I not surprised?
He's got you there. I don't need a running commentary, thanks.
But speaking of our great families,
Now you stand to see him as the head of entertainment yourself. He must have been very close to you, right? Pardon me for saying so, but you don't seem all that torn up about his death.
Wow, that's old.
I have plenty of time to mourn. Honest. Besides, people who are trash at video games dime a dozen.
just kidding.
You said you're a teacher, am I right? Then would you mind if I quiz you on something?
This for you, Blaze. I already asked Mr. Edge's Lord for his questions.
Indeed you have. I don't like the sound of this. Go ahead.
That deserves a nerf.
Make sure you think long and hard about this. If you answer wrong, I might just have to slime you out. Just kidding.
Hey, stop stalling, bro. Just ask a question.
In a video game, what's the most important thing a player can do?
Avoid tilting to teammates.
Wow, a legit...
Blaze, you gotta smack him. You gotta smack him.
And there we have it. The reason why your response is wrong. What?
What a questionable play.
Avoid tilting your teammates? How boring. Everyone knows that gamers are more excited than your Alright.
How can you talk? You're 0 out of 10. I take you thrive off challenges.
A gamer cannot call themselves a gamer unless they go all in for the challenge. Situation where your own team hates you more than the enemy. And your team fighting at half their powder. I live to turn those situations around. And it works after all. I haven't lost a competitive match in 10 years.
Yep.
Or was it 15? Anyway, I'm done talking. My brain cells needed time to respawn after that. And no,
Okay, thanks.
I'm not kidding.
You were smiling, weren't you? Me? Why would I have been smiling? That guy's a cornball. Perhaps seeks obstructive nature reminding you of the classroom. If you don't mind my asking. Just, what was your student neglect, exactly? That's ultimate puzzle of yours? Don't feel like turning your way all the way to the answer?
The possibilities are
There's
endless.
some questions that can only be answered by quick inquiry. Hangman's gambit in Prologue. An inflexible methodology of something to never be celebrated. I remember much about him. About specific experiences we shared. But I do remember the raw pain. Feeling of complete emptiness that followed his death. It seems the bond you shared was very powerful indeed. The brain never forgets, plays. Not truly. This is just one of many marvels revolving around the human condition. You just came in here so silently, like, give us an introduction or something. Excuse me, something the matter? I noticed you were both talking, so I simply bided my time.
How predictable.
Congratulations on meeting that group weirdo though. I don't know, I'm having a hard time deciding. Oh, Blaze. You're about to meet one of the first people to awaken after the kidnapping incident.
How enlightening!
They say the experience changed her forever. I see you have your penchant for melodrama segment. The scouting program, how could I not round it up as more particular assortment of ultimates for our top batch? The precise condition of this particular, oh my god, peculiar, my god, read.
Thinking!
Considering your accomplishments, I trust that you understand the premise of subjectivity. But of course...
Such finesse.
Yo, they gotta fix these mystery marks. I know your name is Florence now, bro. You certainly have a way of your words, Sigmund. And that's notwithstanding your impeccable timing. I have the perfect fate lined up for your companion there. When you served up to me on a silver platter. Yes, he shall be my next victim.
What was that supposed to mean?
Is this some kind of joke?
What a typical dumbbell.
Spoken like a true dumber. Someone like me wouldn't take that type of Polish joke. Now, let's see. Will you be stolen from? Or made into a victim of indecent exposure? And if so, would it be from a man or woman? Perhaps both. Or perhaps a crowd of men and women, with you as the only witness. What?
Oh, how impertinent of me. Contextualization was never my forte, you see. My name is Florence. I'm the ultimate crime fiction novelist.
You'd be best friends with Shinku. Wait, Florence? I think I've heard of you.
How impressive.
Seems my reputation seems to be preceding
Yeah. That was a mistake.
It's a shame that none of your novels were selected for the standardized English syllabus. Tell me, Blaze, why do we read? Are we not driven by desire to delve into fantastical situations? To jump into the worlds quite unlike our own.
What a ridiculous custom.
Why would anyone write about something so droll that it fails to plumb into the depths of fiction? You seem to be preaching to the choir there, Florence. I'm simply making my case.
This is an insult.
Those buffins at the board wouldn't know true art if they rifled through their pockets. Now, remind me, to whom does the board answer?
That only makes sense.
The head of education?
Call it a hunch, if you will.
Precisely. I'll be counting on you and we succeed, Blaze. To offer a reasonable choice between murder and crime so heinous your spine will... I'm so tired of reading, bro. 54-minute recording. Why did I turn so zesty just a minute there? Even still, I think it'll be hard to match the underlying appeal of a good murder mystery.
How petty.
Such a narrow worldview. It reminds me a lot of the Ultimate Writer. Didn't understand it yet either, yet we corresponded nevertheless. Can't say having a pen pal in this day and age. He was never really a fan of murder mysteries, but the murders he wrote about school first.
Such
Of
Finesse.
course, his other stories were intriguing too. Take 69 Shades of Grey, for instance. Excellent novel. The Avignon book was even better. I think I caught him. I caught a few older students in my class reading one that got released. They got quite, for your sake. I hope they didn't leave a mess. I hope so too. Am I thinking what that book was about? God bless being young, guys. It's always fascinating to track the movement of social tolerance.
What would Freud say?
Why, only mere decades ago, such a novel would have violated every single conceivable norm. And yet, it remains the first of its kind to enjoy such immense success. A popular story is driven by novelty, my dear. For instance, consider the realm of murder mystery.
How predictable.
With the legalization of murder, it was only inevitable that domestic sales for murder mysteries would come dramatically. Oh! It just is
A
me.
brilliant contribution.
Is that why you don't focus on murder mysteries? Blaze, blaze, blaze. You're now only connecting the dots. Granted, it's not the only reason, but it certainly is operative.
Something's not right about this.
To a foreigner like me, the thought of your next door neighbor suddenly deciding to kill you with zero consequences.
I see. So you're unaware of its conditional nature. Guns and other weapons of that range are strictly prohibited. Of course, the would-be killer must have registered for approval.
I need a killing permit to kill someone? That's actually crazy.
What a novel idea.
You'd be surprised how remarkably this works. Only of the lowest of the low get punished. Society's cleanup and our homicide rate is the jewel of the world. Fancy this. Getting rid of human filth like that won't be otherwise punished.
How enlightening!
She's gonna be a culprit. I mean, she has a Celeste Surprise and everything, bro. Perhaps a similar approach is warranted in the intellectual world. Please. You're not planning to kill me, are you?
Well, is that a rhetorical question? I don't even need to think about it. I will kill you.
Please, excuse my phrasing.
Please, there is no need to be alarmed. I may be a crime fiction novelist, but I'm trying to write from a direct experience.
Try.
Don't worry.
Just like a
She
crate
just
of
gave me an identical
hippos.
response when I asked the question earlier in jest.
What a ridiculous custom.
I understand that murder is not legal everywhere, courtesy of my correspondence as the late ultimate writer. Personally, I thought the counseling requirement was serious though, but it appears in comparison to stunning.
Oh my god. I'm so tired of reading.
Anyhow, I think I prefer to be left alone for now. Legalize murder, huh?
Thinking!
Certainly a novel concept, in more ways than one. Yeah, but it's kind of hard to believe that there are countries in the world who actually allow that.
Let's pursue that at a different time.
My logic is infallible!
It would be rude to keep a gentleman waiting. What gentleman?
I'm sorry.
Blaze? How on earth is your situational awareness so poor?
Sigmund's right. This is my fault. So there's no need to apologize. How could I say something, good sir? I can tell that you're a respectable fellow.
Oh my god, it's Tone!
I should take the initiative.
Hi, I'm Blaze. You're teacher. Yeah, you are.
Please call me Dash, sir. I'm the ultimate barista, and I live to spread the joy of coffee.
You're surprisingly normal, Dash.
I shall take that as a compliment.
Much appreciated.
Thank you for your feedback, sir.
Interesting.
You have a particular definition of where normal lies.
Don't you start.
I heard that. I mean, no, well, of course.
As long as Sir is being honest, I had my fair share of customers whose very nature changed within the span of minutes. And in my compatriot's case, it's how his life was forfeited. Changing nature. Oh! Were you acquainted with the baker?
Very good, sir.
Indeed. I was. Together, we ran the most successful cafe in the world. He baked the food, and I handled the beverages. As a duo, we were truly unstoppable. Unfortunately, fate had other plans. A truly cruel and unusual death. Crucifixion and slow muscular paralysis, if I recall. Did he get executed in that way? You needed to have said that. Given to my compatriot's corpse will haunt me into my dying days. I believe a change of subject is in order. Here, you stand. His most likely successor. So great house. I think I'm yawning every single 20 minutes. That's my interval.
The possibilities are endless.
You must be remarkably accomplished. However, I thought his great family-controlled food. Isn't your talent exclusive to beverages? For all intents and purposes, anything that provides nutritional content is considered food. That's how the great founding doctrine, I guess, goes anyways. That isn't to say I'm also not a decent chef.
I trust that this is satisfactory?
It was merely the case that my beverages were especially renowned. My dear business partner used to speak highly of my coffee to his family. Just thinking about the golden days of our business makes me so nostalgic.
Much appreciated.
It was an honor to work with someone who shared my interest in coffee. So the two of you were coffee addicts. How fortunate for him. Considering what happened to him, I would respectfully disagree, good sir. Without any access to coffee, his final days would have been excruciatingly poor for the... Oh no. What's happening? I'm sorry, but it appears to be wearing off. What is? The freaking coffee! What else? Be for real.
Just like a crate of hippos.
The subject appears incapacitated. You know what to do, Blaze. Huh? Nah, let's leave it be. I wanna get to the next person. That was surprisingly decent of you. I expected you to slap him or something. You were totally thinking about it, weren't you?
What is that supposed to mean?
What's this uncomfortable feeling? Hey Sigmund, is something wrong? Wordlessly, he followed his gaze. She looks well dressed.
Hi there.
Yo, wrong voice. Hi there, I'm Blaze, ultimate teacher.
I am
Groot.
Okay. Say you swear to God. Look, this prologue has already been going on for long enough. Just tell me your name. What? What? The one you called Ultimate Troll wasn't lying. He was Groot, I'm Groot. We are Groot. No, not to mention. Isn't Groot a male name?
Hey!
Did your voice change? Yes, wait, no, I mean... Yeah, they're definitely going to... Hey, I heard your street name. What's your real name? My real name? My god, bro. Let's continue with the prologue, bro. Just continue with the prologue. I'm not even gonna read it.
The time has come to reveal my true form. To a select few, I am known as Virginia, the humble ultimate secretary.
How are you related to the Ultimate Troll?
But to even more people, I am known as... but now is not the time for that.
Well, Virginia is certainly more normal than Groots. What's your relationship to this group person, anyways? Oh.
I'm his lover.
No, you're not. That obvious. Just like smirk gave it away.
I'll add it to the file.
So your eyes aren't like that because of blindness.
I do not have empty eyes. Like, I'm not even gonna say that. I mean, yeah, I could probably say it, but this is YouTube.
Yes, I'm not his lover. I guess the actual term would be cousin.
Sorry, I just got flashbacks to the golden thumbnail and golden title. My girlfriend cheated on me with her cousin and cracked him. Golden thumbnail and title, by the way. Golden hook in general, bro. I need to make unskippable thumbnail titles like that, bro.
Yes, I'm Groot's cousin.
Why is it described that you just described on side out on spot?
Interesting.
Perfect. We've got a sharp one here. Sigmund, surely you have something to say.
What flawed logic.
Oh no, I think I've already said something. But you haven't said anything.
He met from before.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Sigmund.
One day, we're all going to have to learn to work together for the good of the world. That's all that should happen.
How understanding of you. Now, as for you, Blaze, which appointment did you book?
Was it the 3 o'clock one? Actually, it was the 4 o'clock one.
How unexpected.
Really? But we don't take appointments like 4 o'clock anymore, sir.
Did you not get to notice?
Sorry, we don't accept returns.
I sent it straight to your junk folder.
You did what now? Why don't you take appointments at 4 o'clock?
That's when the Ultimate Troll conducts maintenance on this sizable
umbrella collection.
And just like his umbrellas, the idea of 4 o'clock appointment is also
Groot.
a troll in design.
I see.
Well, it's clear to see that trolling runs in your family.
I'm glad to hear it. No, really, I'm very glad.
The office is now closed.
On behalf of our family, I wish you a very
good day. Can you believe it, Sigmund? The world's planning and organization handled by a family of trolls. Sigmund? My faith in the scouting regime is absolute. That bad, huh? Okay. Deep breaths. You can do it. Camera's rolling. And start. Huh? Oh, it's you.
You there? No, not you. Him. What's your opinion on a new trade deal? Is it really the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals?
An interview? Which one exactly? The one proposed by the esteemed Baron via Orange, of course. Well, it's not really a big deal where I come from, so...
Not a big deal, you say? Thank you for your input.
That's not what I meant.
This just in.
This just in. We have breaking news. A reporter gets accused of tossing in the streets and narrowly escapes with her life.
Tune in at 6:30 for all the juicy details. Also coming up, what washed up teachers have to say.
Oh my god.
You won't believe what happens next.
But boys, how did she... Hey, I'm not washed up. Then I'm not a reporter. Rival news stations will rejoice to hear.
Washed up or not, you're still the ultimate teacher. Does that say anything about the quality of teaching nowadays, or does it speak to the depths of your talents? I, for one, am interested in know.
This just in.
Now, no need to look at me like that. It's my job to listen to and observe, Blaze. but apologies for that. Your answer wasn't really interesting, so I had to improvise.
This will be the best, believe me.
Thank you for your understanding. The audience will love it.
Ah, how rude of me not to introduce myself. To the viewers, I am known as Elisa Cassidy, the ultimate journalist. This bulletin is being reported to you live from PIKIS, the home of quality journalism you can trust.
I see you haven't shed your surname or your attitude.
Oh no, it's just the one I used for reporting. My real surname was nothing too grand. Elisa is my given name though, so feel free to call me that, or anything really. All good journalists can dish it and take it.
Comes with the turf.
Just like a crate of hippos.
Under ordinary circumstances, this would be quite admirable.
Whatever do you mean?
Thinking!
Oh, don't mind me.
Come now, even if what I reported wasn't 100% accurate, a little bit of slander never hurt anyone.
I would respectfully disagree.
I can see a doubt oozing out of your eyes. What if I were to tell you that I've never once failed to uncover the truth in some way, shape, or form? But it's still the truth if you embellish it?
And cut!
Careful, Sigmund. Seems like you have a challenger for your title.
And I invite more people to do so.
How enlightening!
Let it not be said, that would turn down a healthy intellectual discussion. No, thank you.
Do you know what makes the difference between a good and an excellent journalist? It's not the ability to uncover the truth, but rather the ability to get people talking about it. Anybody could just say the truth, but not everyone is equipped to report on it.
And I suppose therein lies the secret to your success.
I sense you're worried.
Have your people talk to my people.
But fret not. No harm comes from reporting to anyone who doesn't already deserve it. It could have been way worse. I'm sure pervert doesn't sound quite as good as washed up.
Well, I'm certainly no pervert either.
Oh please, what teenager isn't a pervert?
Oh please, I literally just asked a whole accomplice to a literal dictator about the birds and bees. I'm literally so innocent.
Besides, do you really think I'd be the ultimate journalist if I get called out for reporting false stories? Like I said, I value the truth above all else, coupled with my ability to present it.
We're airing this uncut.
Everything else is merely secondary. All this talk about reporting the facts. Are you the candidate for history?
Excuse me?
Please don't compare me to that guy. Full lethality this, objection that. This sort of interview subject got needs subtitles vividly speaking in English.
So you've already met?
Oh, you'll meet him soon too if you haven't already. Very loud, loves to point fingers. Reminds me of my ex. Okay.
From what I know, the ultimate chameleon was an acquaintance of hers.
My logic is infallible!
Following on current trends, I think it's safe to say that she is now positioned to student, not a historian. Oh, wasn't that the guy who died during the game of cards? That's the one. I wish I was there to record that in person. I'm sure he would have liked it.
This just in.
Only because he was a terrific informant.
What was that music change? What? Oh wait, no, it just restarted.
His talent made him more completely insensible.
Blaze, I believe it would be prudent to change the topic. Agreed. So, about your talents.
You're wondering how journalism is compatible with a specialization in military equipment? Oh, don't look at me like that. Any good journalist should be able to read the person they're talking to. To answer your question, I often have to go into conflict zones to report stories. It's usually just the two of us, my cameraman and I. Therefore, we decided to train ourselves in the use of all sorts of military equipment, as well as general self-defense. Turns out, I have quite a knack for this stuff.
Somehow, I'm struggling to imagine this.
I'll have you know that I look damn fine at Calabar, with a mirror strap shield strapped to my back.
This will be the best, believe me.
My specializations helped me on countless occasions. It's even got me a lot of storage that otherwise wouldn't have been possible. With journalism being cutthroat industry that it is, that might have been a little extra edge I need to become the ultimate journalist. But it's something I'll never know for sure. That's quite a tale. Well, anyway, hopefully that answers all your questions.
Tune in at 6:30 for more.
This is Alyssa Cassidy, coming to you live from PKS.
3-part ways. And time to find that person.
The possibilities are endless.
Something's not.
I'm low-key just skipping dialogue, bro. I'm high-key just skipping dialogue. This
My
filler.
logic is infallible.
You're right, of course. The yawn integrals are real, chat. Yeah, Sleeping is a pretty interesting name, not gonna lie. I'd like to think so. Honestly, I don't know what I possess my parents to name me as this.
This is but a social construct.
Names are but a social construct. Some may identify with it, but at the end of the day, it is simply another convenient string of letters. Anyways, I believe I know the individual who Elisa was referring. Time to see if the hypothesis rings true. But this is out of curiosity, not masochism.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh please, there is no need to maintain that facade of me.
Don't mind me.
Daka? Volunteers? What for? I was wondering, do you wanna... Yes? Build a...
That is the opinion
contract?
of the law.
A contract? I'm still playing Demonology after this. It's okay. It doesn't have to be any contract. Any legal relationship will do. Why? If you leave your door unlocked, I'd be... And... yeah, I'm okay. You too,
Do
Sigmund.
you consent to these terms?
Don't think I forgot about you. Well, it seems my hypothesis was correct.
How objectionable.
Okay. What if I were to guarantee that I would win? No win, or all your money back. My 100% win rate. Ultimate lawyer?
I will
Ultimate-
have
no.
order.
Ultimate prosecutor? That and my platinum trophy. But we're the ones getting sued. I must always be a bit.
Oh, don't tell me. You're here to laugh at Pierce, the magnificent bumbling lawyer? Well, are you?
I'll just calmly accept that as his production. No matter.
Initiating Mein Kampf test.
Your true intentions will be made clear enough as soon as I run the Mein Kampf test on you. Sorry, y'all. I was laying down in my chair. I had to get up. Sending crisscross applesauce now. Hey, Sigmund, why didn't you, place? It's not my place to make value judgments about a person I've been to.
Hold it right there.
I'm right here, Anyways, I take that you're the candidate choosing to succeed the host. Ha! Eager to change the topic, are you? Very well. I'll hear you, but only if it was a great guess. Yes, as you thought, the ultimate history successor would be someone I direct who's that would be no such thing. Oh, you didn't? My bad. Besides, the connection isn't really too hard to
That only makes sense.
Lawyers rely heavily on precedent and existing regulations to make their case, both are which forms of history. Someone to understand me. This can't be. Why, it's as if you're a fully functional human being. I am.
Objection!
Says every robot ever. Don't make me think this will drop every guard around here.
Still, I will treasure this moment long in time. I went fully lethality as a mere rookie. Just don't mention it in front of a certain someone of shades. Just looked like she wanted to kick me when I spoke those words. Full lethality. A person of shades? Why am I hesitating? Yes, full lethality. The term exclusive to my agency. A very successful agency, I might add. Full lethality is a style of advocacy where the lawyer throws caution to the wind. In short, the lawyer seems to present an immaculate case which perfectly represents your client's claims. Isn't that all cases done by a competent lawyer though? But there's one subtle difference. Full lethality is a exclusively attack-based method. As a lawyer has invested so heavily in creating a strong argument, there's simply no other resources left to dedicate to defense. Even the smallest hole could kill your entire case. Oh. P.S. I think you and I are gonna get along just nicely. If you say so.
That is the opinion of the
Yes,
law.
in the courtroom, words can easily be as strong as any bull or blade. I wonder how a courtroom would compare to a classroom. I'm sure it has its ups and downs. So, do you have any questions you'd like to ask me at this stage? Segment? All yours. Something about right now. Could it be? Are your circuits fine? No, I just accidentally blew out something I was thinking by mistake.
Please add that to the record.
Amazing! This machine is almost more human than human. That's because I am human. And realistic. While human emotion too. Your creator must have been a very gifted person. Yes, I'll be sure to pass it on to my parents. Corporate scientists know that. The silent treatment, eh? Perfect. This will make the test much easier.
Initiating Mein Kampf test.
That's because I'm rolling my eyes. Kind of flexible eyeballs too. It must be an exceptionally advanced model. Your humanity even deserves a passing grade. Okay, for the last time. Wait, what? Really? Okay, I take that back. A human definitely would have reacted with such Anyways, it was a pleasure talking to you. I'll see you later.
Objection!
Soon. The next time you'll see me will be very soon. Oh, yeah, princess in a minute. Let's just keep looking around, please. You'll hear no complaints from me. How many people have we talked to yet, bro? Distance between the 2 points. Mathematician? I notice you're still in possession of your phone. Oh, yeah, call the police. What are we doing? The freak?
What a waste of time.
How disappointing.
What a curriculum shame. No, not really. I still have my music. That's all I need for my calculations.
Just leave me alone.
I'm for real just skipping, bro. So that means we gotta work together.
That only makes sense.
That's contribution should be encouraged if you want to survive. Why?
What a pleasant
Was that the teacher side of you
surprise.
starting to pull over though? Are those anime soundtracks I hear? They might be.
So what?
So what if they are? Just making an observation. I'm trying to be judgmental. Good to hear. How does he hear?
Calculating the most efficient outcome.
Do you have anything important to say, or can I just go back to enjoying the peace? I don't really think those would be qualifying as important, but I was wondering if you could introduce yourselves. Sounds inefficient. How about? Excuse me? Introducing one
What a
another.
waste of time.
That's a waste of energy. For all we know, the kidnappers could have brought us here. Yep. You're a complete stranger, you know, you could be one of the kidnappers. Same goes for you, Sigmund. See that you've been listening. Just look at what happened to the ultimate nomad.
Problem is that he was too trusting of others. Not a care in the world. The rest all spoke for that for themselves. But he lived.
What do you want?
Is this your idea of a joke? We're done this here. No, why would I joke about something like that? He literally survived the killing game. It can't be. Every quantifiable element was pointing towards his inevitable death. I presume you didn't watch it as it was being aired? No, I'm not. I just no. There's some who's like, you had no faith in your homeboy? Are we serious? Yo, I know whenever he survived and came across you, he was like, yo, kudos to me for surviving, right? Oh, you lived? I would have smacked him across the jaw so fast, bro. You know, Ultimate Nomad is alive. Wouldn't that mean he hasn't been in contact since you left?
Data
It's
insufficient. Calculating the most efficient outcome.
You said you wanted an introduction, yes? Did that get you off my back? Sure.
Magnus is the name. Efficiency is the game. I'm known as the Ultimate Navigator.
And I'm Blaze, also known as the Ultimate Teacher. So you're a navigator, like the sort of person directing a ship or plane? Among other things, yes. I'm known for my far and wide ability to calculate the most efficient route to take between two given points while accounting for all known obstacles. By all measurements, I'm a great guide, however.
Data
I can't give your life a sense of direction. So I'd appreciate if you didn't bother me with your insecurities. Well, I try not to. Good. Is there anything else, or will that be all? Yep, that'll be all. That will be all.
Okay.
Just
Listen
remember,
closely.
There's nothing more reliable than yourself.
What's going on?
Yet I am left wanting. Why did I watch with such keen fascination? Why did I long since disassociate with the man that was, from the man that once had been, that man that once was? The ultimate psychiatrist, the man I knew. He died long before the killing game ever began. Even if the version of him in that killing game evoked a sense of familiarity, it was just a ghostly apparition. Perhaps the ultimate puzzler was the one whose actions could be lauded for staying such sordid affair. What an idiot. Excuse me? A shovel's a shovel, a spade is a spade.
How meaningless.
And an idiot is an idiot. Is that you? What's it to you? I guess it doesn't matter. What's up, this girl? Alright, so you're the same as ever. Typical. Being an idiot is bad enough, but trying to hide it, unforgivable. Are you talking to me? Are you an idiot? I like to think I'm not. Then, there's the people whose behinds are more useful for roaming the top of fence. Fence sitters. I mean, I hate fence sitters. Oh my god, bro. Gonna take a wild guess and see you're acquainted with the ultimate shooter. You're just begging to get shot, aren't you? So, am I right? Oh
What a
god.
joke.
You have no business talking about him. For people like you, I feel nothing but contempt. Is there anything she doesn't hate?
How meaningless.
I take it you'd like me to introduce myself? Word around the school is that there's a kid in the sweater trying to get to know everybody. And
will take no for an answer. Along with crazy Socrates. Crazy Socrates? Let me guess, you hate kids too? Actually, no. I love kids. Well, color me surprised. But knowing what they'll become, just too much. So she doesn't hate me. She just called me a kid after all.
Idiot!
But I hate people who make idiotic assumptions. So now I don't even know what to think about you.
Let's just get this out of the way. I'm Mona, but if you're like everyone else, I'll be the ultimate weapons master to you. Well, not very impressive, is it?
I think I've heard of you. You're well known in the psychology circles.
How enlightening!
Even today, I continue to marvel at the complexities of the human mind. Say what? You might as well hear it from me, before that idiot started embellishing it. I have 2 separate personalities. One for the day, and one for the night. And the 2 personalities just so happen to complement each other to your perfection.
The possibilities are endless.
Effectively granting the combination of 2 people.
So what?
I thought I warned you not to embellish it. I received no explicit warning, I'm afraid. Besides, as candidates, it's essential that we reach a mutual understanding.
What a joke.
The me you see now is an expert with weaponry. I can master practically any weapon just by looking at it.
Brilliant contribution.
That's really impressive.
How meaningless.
But that's just the current me. The one that comes out as nights dabbles in eventing. Her tolerance for idiocy is also higher. Much higher. Whatever reason she may have for that escapes me. And what about your ultimate relationship to Ultimate Shooter? The Ultimate Shooter? Hold on. You mean you're not gonna keep badgering me about my condition? No, I don't care. Why would I do that? Right then.
This was an exception.
The Ultimate Shooter, he was no idiot. We had something of a rivalry going. By day, we were on a range, competing marksman to markswoman. And by night, I'd be supplying him with new equipment so he could remain a worthy trial rival he was. I was never able to beat him in a straight rifle shooting competition. And he never wronged me, not even once. Such a person is 1 in a billion. I'm sorry for your loss.
What a pointless lie.
Someone like you couldn't possibly understand. I suggest you don't even bother trying. Actually, I do know how it feels. Fuck you. To lose someone you care about. I think that's something the 3 of us all share. But I think I'll leave it to it. Sigmund. Let's go. Sorry to take up your time. Mona seems a bit reserved. Such a fascinating psychological anomaly.
What would Freud
I
say?
think that her condition is actually to serve and perpetuate her talents. Yeah, serious. Alright, this has got to be the final person.
Don't mind me.
And we're talking to a weirdo. We're talking to a literal weirdo. We're talking to a literal weirdo. What do you mean you calculated the right position for you to be in where you're going to make physical contact with me?
A robot? That is an accurate description.
Like her!
I am model M11. Primary designation Y, sub-designation U. But please, call me Miyu. I hope we can learn to get along.
What a marvel of engineering.
Possibilities
I think
are
that robots
endless.
truly do walk among us. I've always wanted to make a robot. And you're so adorable.
This strange sensation. You are too kind.
I dare ask if do I ask if you're male or female?
Blaze? Are you stupid? Hey, don't get the wrong idea.
Though I am molded to have a feminine appearance, I do not want to identify with either sex. You may call me he or she.
If you would allow me to interject.
However, please do not call me it. I am not a clinker. There is also no need to spare my feelings pretending I am not a robot.
I'm glad of this outcome.
I have already made peace with the fact.
There's someone who's been doing that.
Scanning.
Presenting
Clinker activities.
logic.
That is correct. A boy with an odd voice. He mentioned something about passing the quotes, unquote, main conflict test. I am 100% certain that you are human, he added soon after.
Yo, that guy's actually an idiot, bro. Pierce is such an idiot, bro. So, me, do you know why you're here? Are you part of the candidate pool as successors to the World Empire?
Scanning memories. Sorry, there's insufficient data to fulfill your information retrieval quest. It seems I have nothing in my memory bank originating from before today. That's very strange.
And yet here she is.
Affirmative. Why am I here? That I do not know. I already have a feeling of general distrust towards me, but I assure you.
If you would allow me to interject.
I am just as uninformed as the rest of you about the situation. I have nothing to do with it. So your claims are as thus.
You are not a wrong candidate, and you are also not an accomplice in our kidnappings.
Affirmative.
That is correct. That invariably needs some more questions. And also seems that you are unable to assert yourself in instance in complete certainty. That is a fair observation. As far as I know, now is my programming. And on that matter, it is modeled after a shared learning program. It is through interaction that I get data I needed to improve myself. Therefore, is there anything you wish to ask me? Something that falls outside of the scope of memory?
Knock knock.
Logical error detected.
Are you okay?
You're supposed to say who's there.
But why? A door or similar obstruction does not exist between us. Furthermore, both of us have facial recognition capacity to identify the other.
Please just say it.
Updating existing data.
Accessing free will drive. Overriding logical cognition. Who's there?
Opportunity.
But opportunity doesn't have a physical form. Moreover, is your name not Blaze? Has my
Okay, I think I'll stop here. Just remember though, opportunity doesn't knock twice.
I think I understand a joke.
Bookmarking for future reference.
Nice one, cornball. Opportunity can indeed come more than once. So to say, it doesn't is funny.
A robot, huh? And she's not a candidate like the rest of us here. Wonder what her purpose here. For now, there's no point in letting yourself be preoccupied with those thoughts. You're nearly done meeting your colleagues in leadership. Only 2 to go. That girl. Is she an acquaintance of yours?
That only makes sense.
No doubt about it. She's the one. Come again, please. Are you good? The girl I saw at the graveyard. Ah, right. Her name, Talia.
Blazy-kun? Oh, hiya! What are you doing?
Blazy-kun makes you sound like some kind of pocket monster. What are you doing sleeping on the floor? Almost didn't notice you.
I'm sorry for that. Seriously.
I was feeling a bit tired, so I decided to place myself under the rest. Yeah?
Oh, my ears! They bleed! Mine too, listening to my own voice.
Never underestimate the value of a good attention afternoon nap. Especially if you don't usually take one. Variety is the spice of life. You should try it sometime. It's great in omelets. Right. Blazy-Kun? Those empty-eyed look that empty-eyed look really isn't suit you.
Leave it to me.
Oh, I know. Why don't we break up the ice with a psych about? A man has his back turned you, and you have a knife in your hand. Would you stab him?
What was that supposed to mean?
What kind of question is that? Of course I would. Sigmund? I think I'll let you take this one, Blaze.
Thinking!
I'm interested to know the results too.
大丈夫?
Well, that was easy peasy, wasn't it? Now, how about if the man had just finished robbing your house?
My answer is the same. I dropped the knife and walked. Yeah, you're not normal.
That's new.
Interesting, but why?
Because it wouldn't be right. And I trust the law enforcement family to catch the culprit later.
You do?
And Natalia, we've met before, haven't we? At a graveyard. A memorial to mourn the victims from the last killing game. It's a short meeting, but most impressions are formed within minutes, if not seconds of meeting someone. And I simply remember thinking that I could trust you.
Well, you're one heck of a thinker, alright. That little monologue of yours could have given Sigmund a run for his money. Something about life, existence.
And that little friend of yours. I'm sorry to the both of you. Most of us weren't lucky enough to have a loved one survive that killing game.
How illogical.
Well, I apologize for something you bear no responsibility for.
True enough. And Blaze, is your memory still fuzzy?
How do you figure?
I will rehabilitate you.
You forgot to call me Napshine like you promised.
That doesn't sound like something I promised.
Then you clearly don't know yourself well enough.
Natalia, allow me to clarify something. Were you really sleeping from the time we discussed earlier?
It was a little deliberate choice for someone who didn't want to be disturbed.
Leave it to me.
Then you can trick the mind perceiving a person but not their identity if you perceive yourself in a certain way?
So that's why I should.
That only makes sense.
Besides, being certain must have helped quite a bit.
Blaze? That's your first strike. 3 strikes.
And I'm going to kill you.
Anyways, what brings you here, Blazing?
That's new.
This hardly seems like the sort of place you'd go into in your spare time.
Well, long story short, I was kidnapped, leaving a memorial by a bunch of men in masks.
Okay, stay calm.
Speaking from experience, that sounds painful.
Experience?
That's all I know for now.
Huh?
Blaze appears to be suffering from some kind of traumatic memory loss.
I see. Well, it could have been worse.
At least I didn't have my memories taken from me.
Ah, so you're an optimist. I just knew from the moment you offered your help to me. The world needs more people like you.
It was probably nothing. I hate to break it to you, but the mere fact that you're regaining some of your memories.
What flawed logic.
Does little to dispel the possibility of something sinister.
Again?
Come again? But the results are yet inclusive, of course.
So, you say you were kidnapped?
And you too, Sigmund? Unfortunately so.
These facts don't deviate too strongly from the experiences of anyone else here.
Let's investigate.
It appears we were all kidnapped, with some contextual variations in methodology. Uh-oh. For instance... Wait, it might be easier if I recreate...
What are you?
Hello. Excuse me, sir, but what seems to be a problem? Sir, you were driving over the speed limit. 100 kilometers per hour, or over to be precise. Intoxicated, perhaps? Please, bow your head until your breathalyzes. Sir, please do not be offended that I use kilometers instead of miles. Everyone knows that kilometers are the superior unit of measurements. Sir?
What now?
So what happened next?
Jeez!
Oh, he blew alright. The back of my head, that is. Okay, wait, that came out wrong.
What would Freud say?
Or it was a Freudian slip.
I plead the fifth. And? Yeah, that just about does it.
Wait, so they got you to come to me by speeding?
Yep. It's like no one can take a joke anymore. Knocking out a young lady because of her superior taste in measurement units.
Sheesh!
Is that what they teach you at kidnapping school nowadays? They were probably gonna knock you out anyways. Blazy. I know how much force is needed to knock someone out.
That's new.
That was more than excessive. Okay, point taken.
Anyway, the fact for the matter is that he didn't say a word. And I was knocked unconscious from behind.
The music is also massively inappropriate.
Nani?
Music? What music?
Thankfully, they knocked me unconscious while I was still grinning.
I will rehabilitate you.
I hope it gave them some
I
nightmares.
see.
There are two very interesting traits about your postal storyline. Only two. Two main ones.
Oh, do tell.
Leave it to me.
I love hearing Segoy observations.
First of all, there must have been at least two kidnappers.
Hi! It would have been impossible to strike the back of my head if they were right in front of me. Yeah. I really shouldn't have tried so hard to make that play in words.
Again, I don't think you were knocked out because of your jokes. Well, only because of your jokes. And also, the kidnappers who are clearly confident that we won't escape from wherever they've taken us.
Oh?
Listen closely, everyone.
You were holding proof of it earlier. The nightstick. They didn't take it from you while you were unconscious. That shows a high degree of confidence.
That's new.
That's quite an analytical mind you have there, Ablaze.
Now I'm ablaze. I'm equally impressed.
Thinking!
I can see how much information processing capabilities would be useful for a teacher.
Hi! That glowing brain of yours is sure to come in handy.
I don't think my brain's all that amazing. It's always let me down when I really needed it.
The human mind works in mysterious ways. For now, the simulators don't end with all of us getting kidnapped. As you may know, while members of the 50th batch of applicants, well, almost all of us.
But not me, you.
Correct. Out of our entire motley crew, she's the sole anomaly.
Interesting.
So including me, you, the kidnappers managed to capture our entire 50th batch and gather them all together in one place.
Wait, that's the wrong voice.
I take it from your response that you are also a member of the 50th batch.
Never give up.
Not that I'm surprised. Any old idiot can see this.
As logic dictates.
I already got him caught up to speed of this. As I was saying earlier, the addition of Blaze means that everyone from our batch is accounted for. All 16 of us Ultimates. How is something like this even possible?
Now, for the next observation. Each of us is closely related to one of the participants in the racial killing game. Namely, those with formally control over our great house that we applied for.
Which would provide the appearance of nepotism. But for that, sturgeon and anti-corruption measures imposed by the system.
Hi!
Oh wait, what? What?
An incredible coincidence. Or perhaps a sign of something bigger? Who knows?
Leave it to me.
I even took liberty of doing some of the Segoy cross-referencing between the other 49 batches before we got here. None of them had a full 16 candidates with pre-existing relationships.
Jeez!
Of course. I already known about our batch's differences when we were actually permitted to research members of our own batch.
Where's the logic in this?
Unduly restrictive rule.
But enough of all this seriousness. Let's build an area even more powerfully than the center of a bitter gourd. You don't like a bitter gourd? Nope, especially when it's not senpai pampering it. That silly dog baka.
Leave it to me.
Now, please allow me the pleasure of formally introducing myself, citizen. But I already know you. Oh, I don't think you do. Anyways.
My name is Natalia, little sister to the Ultimate Detective. But I'm better known as the Ultimate Warden.
Wait. You're the Ultimate Warden? As in head officer for prison?
Huh?
Well, what did you expect me to be? Also, Moe-kun, weeb, kawaii desu.
Is it bad if I say yes to all?
That's strike 2. The talent system is already flawed enough as it is.
Huh?
Sheesh!
Besides, the baton should have made it obvious, you baka.
But you could have been cosplaying?
You know, I still have my handcuffs with me, right?
Yeah.
Point taken.
That was a mistake.
You know, I don't have the right figure or temperament to be a warden, do you?
As a warden, the well-being of rehabilitation of my inmates are main concerns. Despite what popular culture may tell you, you don't rehabilitate by mucking people around and look intimidating.
Leave it to me.
Therapy is far more effective, so I encourage my prisoners to make me of some sorts. As a result, I'm proud to declare that my rates among the prisoners are the lowest in the world. I know I should be proud of this yet. As a warden, it pains me to see so many countries persist with ineffective crime prevention strategies. The general public are vengeful beasts, lazy, and they are great in number. When I listen to her speak, it almost feels infinitely harder to doubt her resolve. The prisoners right now is nothing short of overpowering. You're incredible.
Don't say that!
You can't just... How about you? What's your talent? Ultimate psychiatrist? Ultimate wearer of the thickest clothing in the summer? Hey! I make a joke.
Yeah, how rude of me not to introduce myself too. I'm Blaze, the Ultimate Teacher. The Ultimate Puzzler was my pupil.
Child prodigy and a cosmic extraordinaire. A considerable majority of students who routinely feel themselves catapulted into the upper echelons of society. You'd be amazed at some of the stuff that the great family of law enforcement keeps on file.
Not just a great family of law enforcement behind you.
I'm sorry for that. Seriously.
I just wanted to say that. I was actually quoting from newspaper articles about you. Hey, Lazy, don't let your puzzle friend down. He might have been a great family head, but he clearly looked up to you. So make sure that you not only succeed him,
Never give up.
but you also do him proud. That's something I can get behind. That's the spirit. Speaking candidate to candidate, I do hope we can get along. You'll do your best to take over Puzzler-kun's great family, and I'll grab the mantle from your useless sunshine. Seriously, he's not supervising the transfer of power, he just sits around all day.
Sheesh!
How could anyone live like that? It's worse than being a prisoner. Anyway, sorry to keep you down. Now, if you're part of me, I've got a school to invest in. Sayonara, Blazy-kun, Sigmund-kun.
Bye, Natalia. Oh, that was interesting. That's how you know ultimate work. Not to mention the odds of us bumping each other on the way here.
How enlightening!
A heartwarming reunion for the ages.
I mean, oh my god, that's completely wrong voice. Yes, one can only help but find there is more to her than meets the eye.
That only makes sense.
Well, if she's hiding something, I'm sure. I'm sure there's a good reason for it. She doesn't seem like the type of person to do anything without a clear purpose. You should be careful with that line of thinking, Blaze. While it is correct that most impressions take a mere seconds to form, the trustworthiness of those impressions is another matter entirely, especially given our circumstances. For now, there is one person left to find.
As logic dictates.
But let us make haste.
Shh, lie down, will you? Oh. Sorry about that, Grace.
Virginia?
Yes?
Thanks for the assist. Nice, screw to you.
Time to have too much fun.
Grace, was it? Nice to meet you. I'm Blaze, the ultimate teacher. You can come out now. We know you're in there. Damn it. You're both very observant, aren't you?
Are my parents here?
It reminds me of my parents.
What's going on?
Parents. Well, Mace was dressed spotless after saying I've had for too long. What's wrong? More like...
I shall take you on!
What is it wrong? Every day I lifted them as a struggle against the machine gods themselves. We fought against many fierce battles, waged many wars. When I was walking lane room without food and water. And the only way to escape?
I will not falter!
Yeah, we're skipping.
Programming. Gracefully.
You guys can just read. About that. What was your connection to Ultimate PMs exactly? That's an easy one. We met on Tinderbox. The app which makes you hook up with complete strangers for a completely friendly chat. One thing led to another, and we agreed to end up mentoring each other.
Interesting.
Mentorship. Certainly one of the more underrated mutual agreements.
I agree.
I know, right? I think we live right down the street from one another. He taught me all that he knew about programming and piano. In exchange, I helped him perfect his ice skating technique.
Gracefully.
He's well on his way to becoming a world famous singer like me. I can feel it. It's one heck of a streak that piano is so
I
long.
see.
So a weird ultimate singer? Or a skater?
Ding ding ding!
Yes, you were correct the first time. The person standing before you is the one and only Grace, the ultimate singer with the god's voice. Or something like that.
How impressive. A skater and singer are one.
The god's voice disagrees.
Oh, it's not as magnificent as it sounds. One day, I just happened to skip. I'm tired.
Let's do it together.
A brilliant contribution.
In the name of a better future.
You really should take better care of him, Sigmund.
I see you somehow caught my name.
Just like a crate of
I'm sure
hippos.
Blaze is more capable of taking care of himself.
I can't accept this.
Sigmund, that's a very unhelpful mindset. Like my parents when they found out about my god's voice. By being its holder, my dreams of programming and success were basically dead in the water. More a curse than a blessing.
Yeah, I know she misses the urge to sing in that shower. But thanks to that discovery, you seem to be now in a rather enviable position.
It's the truth, though.
Sometimes it's not just about ourselves. This system affects the entire world. I know I should feel grateful, but not everyone's like me. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to be such a doubter.
Grace, no matter what your thoughts are about the system, don't ever undervalue yourself or your talent. It's a part of who you are. Given that you're already the ultimate singer, you ask why you're so fascinated with programming?
I mean, singing is great and all, but my talent sucks. Programming's where it really at. Where's that?
Mud sneeze. Y'all better some bless me, right? Right, y'all said bless me, right?
Finding practical inconveniences is just finding difficult
Programming.
You got your fingers run across the keyboard, putting a line after a line of code. I tried telling that to my parents over and over, but they wouldn't listen. Focus on what you're good at. Your voice is all that you need. Not playing video games or unplugged around. What did last week? But I assume you don't live with your parents anymore? Doesn't that mean there's nothing stopping you from doing something like programming on the side? But there's also... You know what?
Screw this!
We get out! I'll reorganize my routine so that I end up singing, ice skating, and programming at the same time. There's no way she could be that good.
Such a wonderful person.
Okay, you have my attention. If there's anything, yep, well. What gave you that impression? You just blurted out something about video games. So a sizable proportion could be bachelor participants inside the emerging race. It's amazing how quickly they catch on. Really? A sizable portion? Well then, I guess the cat's out of the bag. There's no point in hiding it from the world any longer.
I shall take you on.
Yes, this the closet, ultimate gamer. No, you're not. No, you're not.
A call of music.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Sounds like the harbinger of a video game. You haven't met Zeke? I was having an event this whole time, so...
Definitely not.
Yes, that's right. It's the one, the only, Killmore. But please, call me Killmore Bear.
I'll be here all week.
Aren't you Monica? Oh, epic. Oh, shucks. What a surprise. It looks like you've all settled in just nicely. That's great. And if you haven't already, you'll have more time to make yourself at home. Plenty more time.
Okay, stay calm.
It appears our kidnappings were linked to the events of the killing game after all.
What do you want?
Why have you brought us here? Who's controlling you?
Oh, what's this?
My, we've got a talker here. Someone's used to grilling other people and getting answers,
For
maybe.
your paws only.
A word of advice, they don't usually last too long. Just answer the questions. I'm not at liberty to discuss another question. My programming simply does not allow it.
How disappointing.
Yes, my programming. What did I click on? Wait, config. Yes! Yes! Where was that? Alright, I think we're ready. And the first? The first?
Whatever do you mean?
Why, isn't it obvious to all but the most utterly oblivious? What's going on? Why's there fucking me?
Just kidding.
Just kidding. It's plain to see, isn't it? You want to restart the killing game.
That shouldn't have been possible!
The killing game?
I didn't sign up for this.
What on earth is going on?
How soulless.
Look at that, bro. Are my eyes deceiving me? Is Grace really actually seeking boots? Wait, is that what your eyes say?
Mm-hmm.
Fine, tell me that he's awake. Need coffee.
Please, just trust me.
See, he's fine. Got the cursory evaluation of the room. It would seem that you're not being taken seriously.
Whatever do you mean?
Are you sure about that? Well, the tense feeling is definitely here. I was trying not to let it show. What amazing fortitude. Considering how unhinged some of us are, it's easy to forget that we're also ultimates. That's okay. Even if some of you don't quite understand what you're in for. To shatter your precious illusion of peace. Then, maybe all of you will finally wake up to the reality of your situation.
Hold it right there.
Fortis, you're challenging Balder's between expressions, aren't you?
My star candidate.
Wow, what a sharp eye. That is correct. No use trying to hide it any longer. Happening faster than a kill. Blink of an eye. We are many in number. come in all shapes and sizes. So no more funny business, okay? Now, before I leave, let me make the rules feel clear.
For your paws only.
Violence against the headmaster, that is me, is strictly forbidden. I would never directly kill anyone, but I'm willing to offer assistance to anyone who's considering it. The entirety of the campus is free to explore with limited discretion. I'm sure you'll all find your immediate environment quite...
Sheesh!
Blah, blah, blah. I'm sure you've all heard this routine before. So here's a better question. Is anyone not familiar with campus's clash hour rules? Am I right here, sir? Thank you for making my job so easy, everyone. It's saying it. But I hope you'll continue to make my job easy. We all watch as Moon and Moon rock routine to the floorboards. So I feel like we're in for the using as we did so. Everyone, let's not worry about some Satan spawn idle spreads. As long as no one harbors any lingering attachments to the outside world, we'll be fine.
This is the will of the gods!
Yeah, but I mean, like, you guys know about the motives, right? Like, that's the whole point behind the murders.
Why would you say that?
Lingering attachments? I can't die here. I gotta go to McDonald's. How did I call it?
How tiresome.
Admittedly, I'm not particularly keen on the idea of living here forever.
The silence intensifies.
But kill in order to leave. It'd be like we're trashing the memories of those who came before us, you know? I don't think any of them would have wanted this for us. I agree with the religious weirdo. We'll be fine as long as we continue to accept
Groot.
that we are Groot.
How soulless.
Profane my name and insult one more time, and I'll see it too that your sins are cleansed at the light of the 7.
How meaningless.
Surrounded by idiots.
Attention, please.
Silence, everyone. There's only one solution for situations like this.
Not like this!
Interesting.
Well, I for one think that a contract would be a marvelous idea. Let's make one right now, as a group. Which means someone's actually interested in signing a contract with me? Why, of course. There is a part of the human psyche that makes it harder to challenge commitment once it's already been made. I can confirm that statement. If only that logic worked with relationships. Well now, peers, are the proper terms not oblivious then? Let's just get this over with. Each passing second makes it harder to resist the urge to gouge out my own eyes.
Oh! Oh!
Then do it! I want to see! Only if I start with yours.
Just kidding!
Someone can't take a joke. Well, if anyone else is going all in, then I guess we'll do the same. This is... I'll sign too, I guess.
Let us delay no more.
Let us all sign this document post-haste.
I will not falter.
Fine, I'll come out, but only to sign. Only time will tell. Surviving candidates. 17. Hey, 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 back on track, body comes back, hey, hey, I'm on crack, hey, 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 hey.
Well, that was pretty long. I don't really think there's much for me to edit here, aside from the very loud music. End the video, end the video, end the video.